Hello, everybody. I hope you. All right, sorry, there was a call coming in. Anyways, I hope you saw my post on abundance this morning. And what I wanted to share with you today, even though I wanted to lead you through a meditation, I'm going to do that another day. But I wanted to show you how simple it is to make a spray for inviting abundance. So this spray, I just have a regular spray bottle, a glass spray bottle. So I open the top. It already has stuff in it, so I'm going to refill this. It still has. So what I would invite you to do, because oil and water don't mix, I usually like to add some salt to it. And salt is also acts as a cleanser for the environment energetically. At least that's how I grew up in India. Salt is often acts as an energy cleanser. So I add regular salt to it. Hi Savita, I'm making an abundance spray for inviting in abundance for your life and family and health and wealth, everything. So I just take salt, regular salt, and I'm going to put it in this spray bottle. And if you have the abundance essential oil, this is the best. So abundance essential oil, I love it. It has all the vibrational frequencies for attracting abundance. It has orange, it has patchouli, it has myrrh, it has cinnamon bark, it has amazing ones. So I just take like 5 or 6 drops of this into the spray bottle. And to this, if you want, you can add some extra. You can add patchouli, you can add orange, you can add lemon. So I'm actually going to add some lemon to it. Lemon is also a very good cleanser. So I'm going to add lemon to this, and I'm going to add patchouli. So I love patchouli, the smell of patchouli, so I'm going to add that one as well. But if you don't have any of that, if you just have abundance, just put that in. And then shake it up, and then fill it up with water, and that's it. So the spray is all set to go. So sometimes what happens is that because the oils get kind of into the spray nozzle, so sometimes it doesn't spray really well, and if that happens, just take it out, shake it up a little bit, and then you can reuse it. So where I use it, so the Feng Shui is really new to me, so I'm just going with whatever I learned from Francesca, actually, and so maybe she can explain it better. So she described this as, if you enter your home, and make like a rectangle, on a piece of paper, draw a rectangle and divide up that rectangle into 9 quadrants. So the top left corner is your money center or your wealth center, and in my home that happens to be the bathroom, the second bathroom in the main level. So she told me a few amazing things. She said to balance out the water. Basically, all the elements have to balance out. So because the water element is so strong in there because of the bathroom, she said to put some pictures that had more trees and nature and stuff like that, and wood. So that is a good way to kind of balance it out. And then also the Chinese Feng Shui, they talk about crystals. So I put like an amethyst crystal in there. And so what I do is periodically throughout the day, or at least once a day, I might spray that area with this abundance, the spray. And so it keeps it cleansed. And then also the crystal that's there, the amethyst crystal, maybe I'll show you guys later. So I basically spray the amethyst crystal with this. So crystals, what they do, again, they absorb the energy. And even if you're not into this type of thing, think about it more like there is science behind it, like stones and salt, they all tend to absorb the energy. I don't know if you walked into a room and someone has fought there, like they have had a fight. You can feel the energy in the room, right? And so that's similar to what happens. So when there's stagnant energy in the house, it tends to not flow very well. And that's what these oils tend to do. Because of their frequency, they tend to break down that energetic stagnation. And when energetic stagnation is broken down, then it invites in abundance. And as always, when you use essential oils, set the intention for what you want it to do. So for example, I use abundance every single day, but before I use abundance, I use release. So I love release. So what I do is just take a drop of release. We'll start with that. It's almost over. I got to reorder. So I just take a drop of release. I use my 2 fingers and activate it. And as I'm doing that, I set an intention for what I want to release. Yeah, I know, right, Savita? So, and then I put it up on my brain stem. This is one of my favorite places to put emotional oils. And then I'm releasing anything that is not of service to me. Like, that's what I say. And then I'll make a tent with my hand and smell as deeply as you can and as long as you can. Like, do this. Okay, and so when you're doing that, it is called aroma freedom technique. This is just the basics of it. So when you do that, it basically goes in and it starts to clear out all the whatever you're trying to release. And the reason it works is because the olfactory system is connected to the limbic brain, and the limbic brain is responsible for emotions, it's responsible for the body organs, everything. So when you do that, just keep the intention of releasing whatever you're wanting to release. Okay, so do this before you put on abundance. And then after that, I will put on abundance. And I do pretty much the same. So I'll take a drop of abundance. And as I'm dropping it, I'll set an intention for inviting abundance into our life. And that abundance includes health and peace and harmony and also wealth, right? Like, so all of this is I want abundance of, not just money. So I invite in the abundance of everything, and I'll do the same. I'll do this, and then I might put it on my brainstem. And you can layer oils. I put like 5-10 oils sometimes at the same time, so it's not a big deal. If you want to be more careful or cautious or slow, then you can just put 1 or 2. I just do this, and then I do this. And as I breathe, I'm thinking about abundance. I'm setting an intention. I'm also, if you have affirmations that you like for abundance, like I'm a health and wealth magnet, or my family is healthy, I attract, money comes with ease and flow and grace into my life, something like that. Like, you can set any kind of intention, any kind of affirmation that you want, and breathe. And the last thing I'm going to leave you with is notice your mindset. If you have any beliefs that hold you back, or any beliefs, like, just watch what you tell yourself. So, hi Sonia. So watch what you're telling yourself about money, what you're telling yourself about health. Like, if you're tired, like, are you saying like, I'm tired, or I'm and like, I don't have enough money. Like, watch what you're doing in your brain, because your mind and body are completely connected, and it's almost like you're putting that out there to the universe. And I'm not saying, none of us can always be very mindful of what we're thinking, but if you set the intention of being mindful, that itself is good enough. And lastly, when something like that comes up, we're human, right? My brain's always going sometimes mostly to the negative stuff that's happening. Surrender that. I sit in meditation and I sit in prayer, and I often say, I need help with this. I don't know how to release this. I don't know how to let this go. So ask for guidance around releasing some of these mind blocks. I'll be the first to admit, like, I have a lot of mind blocks. Like, that's probably why I became a therapist, So releasing those mind blocks is going to be really helpful. So sit in prayer, sit in meditation, at least do that once a day if you can. And in that meditation, ask for guidance, set your intention for your day, set your intention for what you want for your life, and use your oils to support that. These oils work amazingly well. Abundance and release are like one of my go-to ones for inviting abundance. And before that, I use release to kind of release all the whatever's not serving me. So definitely explore those, at least these 2 oils. And the spray works so well. It really, when you spray it, like, you can feel like the stagnation is kind of broken down. And if you can, just, even if your house is, there's stuff lying around, see if you can just make it easy for the energy to flow in that area. So that's what Feng Shui is all about. It's about allowing the energy to kind of flow easily and naturally. So if there's clutter, like see if you can put them in boxes or like take them away from there, and keep it as open as possible. That's about it, you guys. If you have any questions, maybe type it down and then I'll come back and answer it. And sometimes I even just do that. I just like spray randomly. I'll just spray that and then smell it. Like, that's also fun. So Anish also loves to spray this all the time. It's kind of fun. So that's pretty much it. I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and take care. Bye.